Hi, and welcome back to another Monday night here at Heroes and Hooligans, where we are playing Delving Beyond Brotherhood, Episode 10. We've made it all the way to 10, gang. Well, some of us have. And it's on that note that we're going to do a little recap. Kane, as the only person who was here last episode, would you mind reminding us where we started and how we ended?
Of course. The mission was ongoing. The group had further divided, Quintus being summoned off to, I believe, open the gate, or in some manner or another to let in troops that were currently being filed in one at a time, leaving Elias and Kane to venture downward, getting a clue from one of the other members of leadership that we had to go underground and look for a sub-level. Both of us jumped down the staircase, getting down to the bottom floor, engage in a couple more fights, a little bit of tricks of the mages, but we handled their heresy with swiftness and efficiency. Diving deeper and deeper into the tower and its sublevels when we found a set of caverns. In said caverns, we happened upon a room with several powerful beings and the relic that we were looking for to disrupt the wards. A fight ensued, of course, just Elias and Kane versus several adversaries that proved durable and relentless, as one of them even rised from being unconscious during the combat to, unfortunately, as the fight came to a close, leave Elias with wounds that could not be mended or tended to in the moment.
Death is certainly a wound. And we're going to jump right back into things as Quintus Fester stands there, having just flung open the front doors of the Tower of Obeisance, ready for the charge of his brothers to break in. And you see the amassed brothers who have filed through the ward one by one, about easily 75 of them begin to run for the door, moving in ranks, shields held over their head, clerics providing blessings as they move with the crew. You know your friends have delved deeper into the tower.
Yes.
And your job is technically done.
Yeah, can't leave without them, though. I am going to first just scream towards the advancing army. Yes! Brothers! Come! Come and bring Imperius' light to this place! Bless this holy site! And I'm going to run back inside, and I'm going to head down looking for the rest of my party.
Alright. Go ahead, give me... We're just going to make it a quick athletics check to see how fast you get down there.
So here's the thing, it's a 6, but Imperius is light, and the way it suffuses me, I think, plays a significant part in this, so I'll leave that up to you.
You can guide yourself in this.
I'll guide myself. That's a 10 now. Thank you, Imperius.
You run over to that little corner closet where you see the open trap door, quickly shuffle down the ladder. You can hear the clanging of steel on steel in the distance, and then suddenly the sound is no more. You keep moving in the direction you heard the sound from, and as you're running, you see, turning around a corner, also moving towards the sound, a face unfamiliar to you. A woman dressed in healer's clothing, like a healing mage.
Unfamiliar to me?
Unfamiliar to you. And she is running in the direction that the sound was previously coming from. Kane, as the sound dies down, does Quintus hear anything else from that direction? As you know what has just happened.
I think not. I think Kane might not even realize what's happened yet, as he's frantically still searching the bodies, and I think is quietly come to that realization at this point, looking over Elias.
All right. Graco, as you swoop around the tower, peering in through all the windows and the broken out pieces of the brickwork to see where enemies are laid up to fire on the advancing army. You see Quintus duck out for just a moment and scream, "Brothers, come!" and then head back inside. What do you do?
Oh,
As you
definitely
see-
swooping.
You're swooping in?
Yes.
Go ahead, give me that same athletics check that I had Quintus do. You can also make it acrobatics if you want, since you're flying.
Either one doesn't really matter. It's the same. So that is a 15.
15. You fly down. You do not know exactly where they are, but you catch the flash of Quintus's armor heading into that room and are able to follow him in and down the open trapdoor. You catch up with Quintus about halfway down these hallways as the sound stops and you both see this woman up ahead.
Brother, what is going on? Take me. Where are we going?
There was noise coming from this way. I'm going to see what it was, but I don't know who this is. You there, quiet that dog down. No, I'm gonna yell over to the woman in healer's robes and say, "You, stop there. What's your purpose here? Who are you?"
I, and she runs full sprint in that, still going in that same direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
She's still about 60 feet from you when you call out to her.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start booking it towards her in motion. I'm hoping that Greco follows my lead, but.
Yeah, I asked where we were going, and you started screaming at somebody else. So I guess I'm going. We're booking it together.
Going this way, brother.
Bruh, why? What is? Okay, let's go.
All right, at full sprint, you see she is keeping up her lead on you. Greco, there's not a ton of space to fly here. You can absolutely try to fly at speed, but it is going to require an acrobatics check to not run into the ceiling with the small stalactites hanging down. You're muted.
You're on mute.
You're still muted.
I said, all right, so we might as well. I don't see no harm in trying.
All right, give me that acrobatics.
I got an 11.
An 11. Okay, you can fly at half speed to get there safely, or you can take some damage on the way from running into these stalactites.
I feel like half speed is fine.
Okay, so you at a dash would be moving 40 feet per round, slower than you were on the ground.
But I mean, getting over people.
There's no people here in between you. You're in a cavern underneath the tower. You see that you've passed by one forked path and are moving up another, chasing this woman with Quintus. This hallway, if you wish to call it that, this tunnel is barren of people.
Oh. Well, I mean, I already did it. There's no takesies backsies.
I mean, there is a takesy backsy. You can land and start and keep running.
I guess that is true. Yeah. Yeah. All right. When will this end, brother?
When all the enemies of Imperius are cold in the ground. You hear that, fucker? Stop running. I just want to talk.
It sounds like you want me cold in the ground.
Well, no, I don't. Well, that depends. That depends. Can you just stop for a second?
And you see she rounds a bend here in the tunnel, and you can hear a, "Oh my god!" And Kane, you see a familiar face to you from before you got called away from the mission.
No one here, being quit crying.
Jody.
Oh.
The healer who the commander said was one of his most trusted sources inside the tower. And she runs up to you, looks at the demolished corpses of the 3 ringleaders of the mages here, and looks at the almost peacefully dead Elias. Not as though he died in peace, but has found it somehow. How long has it been?
I have to check with the voice in the sky. Hold on. How long has it been? 40 seconds? Less than a minute?
Yeah.
Just shy of a minute, I think. I'm not sure.
All right. Okay, I can do this. And she begins to cast a spell. You see radiant, almost Empyrean light forms along her arms as she reaches down and touches Elias. Quintus Greco, this is about when you catch up.
Yeah,
And
rounding. Sorry, go on.
No, please.
Oh, just rounding the corner. I think seeing just Elias and just the carnage, I would stop for a second, but I probably wouldn't do anything aggressive if I saw Kane not attacking her.
I need, traditionally this needs diamonds, but I need something of value, something I can focus this through.
I'll hand over the relic.
This is potent.
Stop wasting time.
She is still actively casting the spell as she speaks, just to be clear.
Okay.
I'm going to try. I don't know how perfectly this will work. And you see the relic becomes wreathed in that same light. She grips the forks of the trident. You see, cuts her hands on them, blood dripping down it, and with the blood, that gold light spreads. And she thuds the butt of it into Elias's sternum. You hear the crack of bone as his ribs break. And then a rush of breath.
Oh, God.
Well, fucking well.
Elias Grumblehelm, you awaken with 1 hit point.
Brother,
Soft, soft breath, brother. We won. Kane is immediately kneeled beside Elias and helping sit him up a little bit.
The very first thing I'm going to need from Elias is a wisdom saving throw or religion check.
Can I guide you? Can I guide him?
You cannot.
Okay.
Four.
Yep.
You do not recall anything about what happened while you were dead.
Well, that's normal.
How long was I out?
Less than a minute.
Okay, good. That means nothing serious is broken. And he starts to stand up slowly, barely able to keep his feet.
I've got you, brother.
Honestly, I don't think you're even fully aware you died.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Okay. just
Like
to be
in his
clear.
head, he got knocked unconscious, and it was less than a minute, so there's no significant brain damage.
I have 15 points of lay on hands left. I'm going to give you 10 of those, Elias, as I also help support you up to your feet. And I say, what happened? What happened to you?
We came down here. We split up to check the paths. I rounded the corner. They were here. Kane came just in time. He fell on the relic. And then
God,
we
yeah.
had the relic. Wait, where is it?
Jody's
Uh,
right here, right?
Yeah, Jody's right there, standing, holding the relic, which is still glowing gold in her hands.
Why does she have it?
To heal
Give that
you.
to us. Please.
Jody's an ally.
One of them?
An insider.
Elias goes to grab it.
She does not even appear to notice you grabbing it, but her grip is very tight, so I'm going to need an athletics check. You need to beat a 13.
Guidance. Damn.
Guidance
You can
doesn't
guidance.
change it.
Okay.
I rolled. I got a 6, so guidance only gets me to a 10. It's okay. I'm weak.
You pull at it, and she is just staring at the tips of the forks, hands on the haft of the trident. And you see she falls unconscious, hits the floor.
Oh,
good.
shit.
Does that mean she let go of the relic?
She does not lose her grip, but you see it loosen.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
could
that's
take
all
it out of her
Elias
hand.
cares about.
You could take it out of her hands without issue now.
Yeah. Elias takes it and basically just turns around.
This is somebody protected?
One of our top insiders, or words of our leadership.
Well, we should bring her with us, otherwise the army will kill her.
Agreed.
I'll throw her over my shoulder.
All right. I'll remind you, Quintus and Greco, you saw where she was coming from. She was coming from that other fork in the caverns. But you also know where the main army is and and that you're probably expected to join the battle against every other against the rest of the topside mages. Could be good to ensure you won't be pincered, though.
She came from the other path on the way here. I don't know if you want to rejoin the main force, or let them do their work and see where she was coming from.
We've done our job.
Without this, they can't do anything.
Back upstairs, then.
Let's ensure none of them rise again. We had that issue in the middle of the fight.
By your leave, brother. And I'll start heading up.
For fun flavor, Elias is using the relic as a walking stick on the way back.
Okay. So you're all heading back up? All right. As you reach the ladder, you can hear the sounds of fierce fighting overhead, spells bursting, the clanging of steel on... Not clanging, but the heavy thud of steel on flesh. And the loud voices of about 50 clerics praying the same prayer at the same time.
Is this a prayer we would recognize the purpose of?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's Imperious, burn the heretics, bring them low, show them why your light is to be worshipped, and not the false god that they make of themselves.
I can guess the purpose of that, yeah. Then, yeah, are we within striking distance to rejoin the battle if we want to?
You absolutely can. You just got to go up the ladder.
Uh, brother, do be mindful. You're carrying an unconscious body. Elias is rather close to becoming another unconscious body.
Oh,
And we
I
have the
fully
most important
misread
thing
that
here.
other conversation. Then what did you want to do?
Oh, I think we can hold out. Not to. I don't know about you two, but we've been here all day.
I mean, look,
Elias died. It's a lot.
should we at
What do
least
you
go
mean? I'm right
investigate?
here.
Yes, and by Imperius's light, blessed be his name and his powers, you are back with us. That being said, we've done our part.
Should we leave?
Leaving
There's
means going through the battle. So at minimum, we need to get up this ladder and see what's going
Elias,
on.
give me a history check.
As long as we don't end up in that damn staircase.
DZ10.
Good for something. We got a nat 20 for 24.
Hey,
Nat 20. I'll give you more information than you could have even remembered. I'll give you some extrapolation that you're able to do in this moment as well. You remember them talking about an evacuation through the lower floors that should be ongoing. And you realize that there must be a way out through the caverns, especially since you could hear the wind moving through them.
If we don't want to join the main battle, Kane, do you remember what they said about the people they were bringing down here? They were evacuating them. It means there's got to be another way out.
That must be where Jody came from, right? There's no way she made it through the battle like that.
she came from the other path at the fork, the one that we all did not take.
To be clear, the fork, we were ended in that room, right? There was no tunnel continuing.
Correct. The fork that you originally took, which is the one where you ended up, ended in that room. Kane did not go around. Kane did not go around the bend to see where his would end, or how far it would go.
I mean, Kane went down this hallway before. I don't know what he saw, but
Nothing. Empty. I didn't want to get too far from you, and that's why I turned around and managed to get with you.
and if it was empty to that point, we can assume that anyone they brought down here to evacuate, they kept moving, so it has to go deeper, right?
That's the worst of it.
Let's find out.
On the bright side, anyone brought down here isn't likely to be that battle ready. They wouldn't be evacuating those fighters they have ready.
I feel like we should definitely give Elias some more life before we get too far anywhere.
All right, you can have
So,
one more.
I'm
minute
gonna
on
pop-
him.
No, I'm gonna pop a cure wounds on him.
You can have one more healing spell as a treat, brother.
You may have
What
one little treato.
And I
What
don't want to
level?
hear anything after that.
Cure wounds, so 1d8 plus 5.
Elias
just
and
a first
Kane
level?
off 12 healing potions, 4 healing
Yeah.
spells,
Yeah.
lay on hands,
Just vibrating and floating.
fresh off a
Well,
revivify.
Elias thinks he passed out from ODing on healing potion.
So it's a. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, it says you got a 10.
A 10.
10
Okay,
healing.
so 5 plus 5. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Elias, you're back up to 21 hit points. Almost a third.
Yep. I mean, he's standing a little bit better. He seems like if he needed to, he could probably move quickly now.
Good.
I helped, guys.
You did. You two did your jobs excellently, brothers. It's good to see both of you alive.
Hey, I opened the fucking door, dog, so I don't want to hear shit.
You snuck past 9 levels of mages to open a door.
I'm gonna tell them it was 20. Well then let's see where this leads, shall we?
I'll guide the way. And we'll be off. I'll
Alright.
motion for Graco to join me up front, since we're the ones not injured or carrying a body.
Yeah. So marching order is. Give me a marching order. You can fit about 2x2, maybe 3x3 at a squeeze here.
I'll go behind Kane.
Yeah, Kane, Graco, and then Quintus, Elias.
I'll bring
Alright,
up
so
the
we've
rear.
got Kane.
Cool.
Okay, so Graco's going behind Kane. So we've got Kane, then Graco, then Elias, then Quintus. All right. As you make your way down this tunnel, get back to you get back to that last part of it that you saw, Kane, where it bends back, looking like it goes almost diagonal to where it came from. Looks like it bends back towards the northwest.
Well, we're walking it regardless of the direction it goes in.
All right.
Which one of us has the sending stone? Is that Quintus or is it Elias?
That's currently Elias.
Out of curiosity, the tunnel heads west. Is west where would that lead within the town?
That'd be
I don't
away from the
really
tower,
know.
but still within the town walls, I believe. Or no,
Yes.
towards the town again, since the tower.
It'd
So
be
like that
toward-
would be heading back toward the rest
Towards
of
the-
town.
The rest of town, yes. Well, at a northwest, it would be headed north
Towards
of
Alfred?
town.
Okay.
You can guess that if it keeps this exact angle, it would drop you off about. It would never intersect with town direct with like anywhere where people live directly. It would either drop you off in a field or outside of town fully.
Okay. So it doesn't
Uh,
seem like this could have been a tunnel they used to get to the church then.
No, church is on the south side of town.
Okay. That's what I was checking.
But yeah, everyone can go ahead. Everyone make a perception check as you begin to walk. Are you beginning to walk down this new branch of the tunnel?
I think so. Kane's not stopping.
Yeah, no. We're going.
Yeah, we're going.
20, not nat.
Also, dirty 20.
6 for Elias.
Natural 20.
All right, so we've got 2 dirty 20s, a 6, and a nat 20. All right. So, Elias, you don't really notice anything. You're more focused on your own breathing as you begin to find yourself steady again. And I think the fact that Kane said you died, and when you said, no, I didn't, he said, yes, you did, starts to hit you.
Yeah, he's just like trying to remember, be like, did I die? Nothing really happened. I don't think so. Maybe? No.
I mean, Kane like ascended in the middle of that fight as well, off of that relic interaction. So, who knows what really happened in there?
Yeah, we did. The recap did kind of skip over the part where Kane got knocked unconscious, fell with the relic piercing him, and then stood back up.
And then hit a 100 on a D100 roll, healing to max HP, and standing up again.
All right. You continue walking down. Graco and Kane, you can hear voices up ahead. They do not sound like they're getting further from you or closer to you. They
feel
just
like-
sound like you're approaching them.
Yes, brother.
You hear that too, right?
Yes, of course. Well, our avian ears are unmatched, cousin. Quintus
Yes,
in the back.
with
I
our-
hear it too.
With our tiny little
Brothers, what
bird
your
brain.
avian ears here?
Quintus on a nat 20. You hear the voices, same as Kane and Graco, but what catches your attention is that it almost looks like underneath a patch of the stone here, you see a little piece of gleaming metal sticking up. through it.
Brother, stop! Stop! I think there's traps. Can I do an investigation to see if there's like a spike trap or something waiting to get set off?
You can. And actually, with that perception, your eyes dispel the illusion, and you can just see it with your passive investigation. You see past the illusion that has been laid here of dirt floor or of the stone floor, and you see that where it looked originally like there was just a raised piece of stone, there is a bear trap with caltrops scattered inside and around it.
Look, wait, stop. You heard them up ahead. This is some kind of a trap. Don't step this way. There's people up ahead. They could be planning something. They could be waiting for us. We need to think. I'm gonna set Jody down
Okay.
Why don't
you set
we-
Jody down to the side?
in the bear trap.
Why don't we
In the
put
bear trap?
I mean, someone's got to set it off.
Why don't we just put all the injured people in the back and just try and get them to step in their own traps by coming to us?
Elaborate, brother.
Well, I mean, here's what we can do. We can put the injured people way back over here, right? Maybe
That
we'll
part I'm on board for.
Great,
Okay,
where
well-
did you get this whiteboard?
Go to the next slide.
All right, so then, and then so they'll be over here, right? And then I'm like circling stuff in the dirt with a stick, and then, and then we will hide, right? What me and Kane, we're birds, okay? We're bird people.
I'm with you
We
so
can-
far.
We're gonna be at like near the roof, and you guys are gonna hide in the dark. And we're gonna like make sounds, and we're gonna like lure them and distract them when they get close to the traps, and then you guys will like push them into the trap.
So my main question was how, and I should have vocalized that. So I'm sorry, brother. How should we lure them over? They know we're coming. They were sent down here to evacuate. We can assume. Could we potentially impersonate one of them and tell them it's to come out?
Quintus, is that the only trap you saw?
There was caltrops. There was a big bear trap. It seemed like bad news. I'm assuming there's more.
I think we could walk around the comically large bear trap.
It's a
and just-
big bear
It is a
trap, all right?
regular-sized bear trap.
Actually,
It's a sturdy bear trap.
Elias walks up, takes an ordinary quarterstaff, and pokes the bear trap, and just
Okay.
leaves the quarterstaff inside.
You poke the piece of stone that Quintus said. There's a bear trap here, and you hear as it snaps shut
There,
and
taken care of.
snaps your quarterstaff.
Trap
Okay.
disarmed.
I might have overreacted a little, but if I didn't say anything, someone would have stepped in the trap. So who would have been foolish then?
That's true.
well, now that loud metal snapping noise with wood breaking happened,
Yeah, do we?
now
hear
we have to
anything
keep moving.
after
And
that?
now we don't have a way to lure them out and make them step.
You hear the frequency of or you hear the pitch of the voices become a little more hurried,
Someone
but
scream.
they are still not moving away from you.
Ah, fuck! Oh, you got me. You got me.
Performance?
Give me a performance.
Should I take disadvantage? Okay, didn't need the disadvantage. That is a total of 4.
Total of 4.
Mhm.
Wait, why'd you take disadvantage?
I didn't.
Okay.
I thought I should for that performance, but I rolled a 2, so.
Yeah. The three of you who rolled well on your perceptions begin to hear footsteps moving away from you. Not very far away, and they stop pretty quickly. and the voices do not get too much quieter.
Brothers, I will be reckless. Because I think the thought that whoever's evacuated down here can't be that dangerous is a correct one.
I also think that they're doing exactly what Brother Gryko suggested we do to them, which is luring us into a sequence of traps.
Well, just listen for my scream and determine whether or not it is pain or joy from killing more heretics, and then determine your next course of action. And I will draw my greatsword and take flight, like gliding over the ground to get through this tunnel towards them.
Okay.
They throw a bear trap.
Yeah, you're flying. The roof here is about 15 feet up, so you can fly much more easily in this hallway than you could have in the other. And you begin to fly. Your movement speed is 40?
Correct.
All right, you dashing?
We'll wait until we get to the end of the first 40 feet to see what we see.
You continue moving forward. 40 feet, there's nothing.
Yeah, we'll dash it.
All right, you dash it. Another 40 feet, you get to 80. You begin to see the tunnel widen up ahead, almost like it's hitting like a cave mouth or something.
Noted. Oh god, it's an air trap instead of a bear trap. Oh no. That's it. That's all I got. I dashed.
All right. What's everybody else doing? No screaming yet.
I'll start advancing in that direction, but I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for more traps and things.
Do we pick up the unconscious
Give me an
body?
do you want to keep going with your passive investigation, or do you want to make an active check?
Well, I realized that the last one was an illusion, right?
Yes, there was an illusion covering it.
Yeah, I'll just pop another detect magic.
Nice. You ritual casting, or you don't have ritual casting? You're a paladin.
Yeah, I can't. I am concentrating instead.
All right. You pop this detect magic. You can still see the magic, the illusion there. The illusion was not broken. You just became able to see through it with your perception.
Okay.
But you can see the magic of the illusion there. You do not see any other illusory magic within your 30 feet.
Oh.
You don't even see any other magic.
Okay. Still looking for just regular old traps, but I'll start walking down.
All right, cool. Give me an investigation looking for just normal traps.
There we go.
And you can have advantage as you walk down to spot any magical traps.
So just a second roll.
No. You can have advantage just in general because you'll know if there are magical traps or not.
Oh, gotcha.
Theoretically.
Okay. Still 19.
Theoretically. 19?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You do not spot any traps in your first 30 feet of walking, but as you get to that 30-foot mark, you have 30 feet of detect magic in front of you. You can see 2 spell effects on the ground.
Can I focus to determine what kind of magic it is?
You can. It is abjuration magic.
Okay. They placed wards there, brothers. Step carefully. Not sure how to deal with those, actually.
Yeah, it's 2 5-foot circles next to each other, so there's only about 2.5 feet of space to squeeze between them.
Okay.
Or to squeeze, not squeeze between them, but squeeze around them at the edge of the.
I will point that out to the group and start going through there. I do want to just do a cursory look to make sure that I'm not being funneled into a different trap.
Yeah, you don't see another trap just past them. Everyone who's trying to squeeze through this space, though, give me a acrobatics check, low DC, just to not accidentally put a toe inside one of those traps, especially since most of you can't actually see them.
13 for me.
13 for you? 11. Grayco, are you walking? You're muted.
It's a 12. I got a
A
12.
12. All right. Yeah, you're all able to make it past these two circles without issue. And you... Oh, I'm sorry. 5-foot radius. So that'd be 10 feet each. So these do cover the ground. We'll say with your acrobatics checks, though, you're able to jump over them.
Okay.
I was gonna ask to do that anyways.
Flying.
Okay, yeah, you fly. That's why I asked, are you walking?
But fly. Let us fly.
Yeah, so you fly over. Elias jumps. It's a little unsteady on the landing because you're still not feeling 100%. And Quintus jumps, and it's a little unsteady on the landing because Quintus is in plate armor.
Guys, this trident is really good walking stick. It's really good for stabilizing me.
Yeah, maybe we should really try and heal you again.
Just
I'll be alright.
be careful, brother. Dubious providence, whatever the thing came from.
If you want the truth, I don't know if my body can take any more healing at this point. Me and Kane kind of went through it.
Oh, I went back and checked. You guys had a total of 14 healing potions each.
Each.
Kane's off 14 healing pots and ready to go.
We each took like 7 doses of ibuprofen in the span of like an hour and a half.
You guys need to sit down. You're super jittery.
I picture healing potions now as being closer to like Vyvanse, but also for the cellular system.
Yes,
It just
very
gets so
focused.
stimulated that it's like fix everything.
Yeah, save it in case anything happens, because I obviously will not be very much use. You know, you could use all your magic to get me back up to full, but then what are you going to do if something happens?
All right.
True.
And you keep moving. And you continue. You do not spot any more magical traps, Quintus. You can give me another investigation check to look for non-magical ones.
Oh, God, I'm dropping dice over
And if you want to use your action on it, you can guide yourself too.
Oh, I
But
certainly
that will leave you without an action in case anything happens.
Well, why would you say that? Is something going to happen? No.
Kane, do you continue moving forward, or do you wait for your allies to catch up?
I'll keep going.
All right. Kane, you keep flying forward. As you do so, give me another perception.
You got it. I'm going to remember ceremony again.
You're actively on the lookout for things still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me another
You're
perception.
never forgetting that again.
9. Listen. I rolled a
9?
1. All right. Okay.
A 9?
It's a 9, yeah.
Oof. Kane, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh, you got it. 21.
21. All right, cool. It's your turn first. You come out of surprise. You have reactions now.
Ah, fantastic.
A falcon swoops down towards you as you see someone jump out, blade in hand, from around the edge of this opening mouth and try to sink it into your side.
If they were just chilling out on the wall in the air?
No, they're like jumping around and jumping up to try to stab you.
Gotcha.
Did you say falcon or falchion?
Falcon. A
Okay.
falcon swoops down at you and a person stabs up.
Gotcha.
And that's a nat 20.
Cool.
With or without advantage?
Without.
Oh.
I was gonna roll with advantage because they were hidden, but they got it anyways. Actually, I guess they weren't hidden anymore because surprise had ended. But still,
Classic bird misdirection.
so that's a D6, and then I'm just going to use the die roller. That's never a good thing to hear from a GM, huh?
Nah, I'm inured to death at this point. Take another. We'll wake
I mean,
Jody
Kane's
up.
probably going to be fine.
Oh yeah.
Kane's excited that this guy is dumb enough to try and attack him with a melee
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah.
While they're fighting.
Smoke.
But on a crit with sneak attack damage, you take 43 piercing.
That's cute. You now don't get to use sneak attack on me because I will kill you, my friend.
And then they're going to do the bonus action to swing with a dagger in the other hand. And they miss.
Gotcha. The falcon like hit me and swooped away.
It didn't hit you, it swooped down by you, and then is swooping back up. It looks
Okay.
like the falcon was trying to distract you.
How close did it get to me?
It got about 5 feet from you.
That's an opportunity attack.
No, it is not. Falcons have
What?
flyby.
Damn.
Oh, that would have been great if you just iced this guy's bird instead of him.
That was the plan.
All
We'll
right.
get the bird. We'll get the bird.
But it is going to be the rest of the gang. You're moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Of
You
the
move forward
16
another. You move forward another 30 feet, and you can see Kane engaged in a fight with
I'm
a elven figure, cloaked in black, hood up. Still can see, but you can see their face. Pale blonde hair, very white skin. A short sword in one hand and a dagger in the other.
Okay. How far?
They are currently 20 feet. Kane is currently 20 feet from you, and they're about 25. And that's your
Sweet.
movement to get there, but then you have your actions.
Do we need to roll initiative?
I would love for you to roll initiative.
All right. See, I'm a peacemaker, so I was hoping to avoid something like this, but. Oh,
Elias got a nat 20 for 23.
hell
Nice.
yeah.
Fresh off
I-
Imperius' light with these nat 20s. Goodness.
I got an 18 for a 17.
12.
All right, and that was you said a 17 for Quintus.
That's right.
All right, so Quintus, it is your turn to act. You have an action and a bonus action.
Hell yeah. I reach my hand out at this person, and I need a wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Absolutely. They add nothing to this, and that's a natural 3.
Beautiful.
What spell are you casting?
Hold person.
Nice.
Beautiful.
You're gonna tee off on this motherfucker. Bonus action, I will pop spiritual weapon and just bring it right down on his head while he's paralyzed.
All right. Cool. Roll with advantage.
Okay.
If you hit, it's a crit because he's paralyzed.
Isn't that 2 leveled spells though?
That's
Oh,
2 second.
you're
Oh
absolutely-
yeah, you're right. You're right.
no,
That's
you're
2
absolutely
second level
right.
spells.
Yep,
So you cannot
yep.
cast spiritual weapon this turn. My bad.
Riley, shut up, dude. Shut up.
God, Imperius is gonna tell on you, dog.
Hey, hey. Think about
No,
this.
no,
You didn't
I'm glad you
burn
said.
all of your remaining second level spells in one
Dude,
attack.
Let your beefy barbarian, who's gonna auto crit, do
I
the
just
swinging.
gotta fucking kill a wizard, dog. I have gotten to kill shit.
I've been in this tower for 4 goddamn hours,
Fucking around.
and I haven't killed a single fucking thing.
All right, then I will end my turn.
All right. That is the end of your turn. It's going to go to Greco. Greco, you don't have any movement left, but you do have your action and bonus action. You can see this guy become paralyzed and, like, honestly topple over a little bit since I think Quintus caught him mid-leap.
I am going to pull a cute little bag out.
You're what?
And I'm gonna pull a bag out.
It's a cute little bag.
It's a cute little bag
Mm-hmm.
with some fur sticking out of the top. And I'm gonna chuck it out the guy. So hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta roll a d8.
Oh god. Oh goodness.
A 4. Okay, hold on. So I pull a axe beak out.
Jesus.
And I throw it at this man.
All right. So that is from the bag of tricks, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Let me look up how precisely that works. Axe on your turn. Axe beak. All right. Let me pull up the stats for an axe beak here. All right. It is friendly to you and your companions, but I control it. Acts on your turn.
Yeah,
Alright.
and so as a bonus action, I can tell it to move and what action to take and all that stuff on its next turn.
Got too many birds, folks. It's birds all the way down.
So as my bonus
yep.
action, I will have the bird hold this man down on top of the hold. So he can't move his arms at all.
He can't move at all right now already. He's full paralyzed.
Oh, he's completely paralyzed.
Yes,
all
that's
right,
what
well, I'll
person
just
does.
make the creature... God, this I feel like this is gonna like one-shot this thing. I'm just gonna cut its arm off. Or try to.
You're going to order it to attack him?
Yeah.
All right.
But only
you
if
see this massive flightless bird with its thick legs and heavy, well, axe-shaped beak runs forward and brings its beak down on him. Rolls with advantage. +4. That'll hit. A hit is a crit. So that'll be 6, 7, +2, 9 slashing damage to this guy. It hits him. It's not nothing, but he does not look anywhere close to bloodied yet.
Does the axe beak say it's a living after it attacks him?
Did you? There's another one on me?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I see him.
All right. Let's.
Dude, thank you.
All right. End of Greco and the Axebeak's turn. Goes back to the top of our order with Elias.
Yeah. How far away is all of this?
From you right now, you used your last turn's movement, so you have 40 feet of movement. They're 20 feet, and for Kane, 25 feet for the guy.
Cool. Elias is going to move up so that he's in range of the guy, and he's going to be like, "Here, brother, hold this," and toss him the relic.
All right, just give me, I'm going to say an acrobatics check to get around the axe beak, because it is large. Between it and Kane, this hallway's pretty full. The birds
Understood.
kind of have this place blocked off.
It's bird
Oh
city,
wait,
baby.
Kane, you're still flying, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. You can go underneath where Kane is flying.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, he's gonna walk and he's gonna be like, "Here, hold this, brother." And as he tosses it, he's gonna throw his attacks at this guy that's paralyzed.
Cool.
Ooh, a free trident.
Give me some rolls with advantage.
23.
23 hits.
Oh, 24, sorry.
Still hits. Hits more.
And it's a crit, so let me roll another d8 here. For 17 damage.
17. Nice. 18. That's right. You get an extra +1 now.
Yep.
From your weird magic ink tattoos.
Yeah.
Weird magic ink tattoos.
Second attack. 21. Nope. Yeah, 21.
Hits.
$11 damage.
All right. Bloodied significantly.
And bonus action.
All right.
22.
22 hits.
For 11. And
All
that's my turn.
This guy looks like he's not on death's door, but really close to it.
For funsies, can I use Crusher to slide him 5 feet? Just because he's paralyzed and I think it's
on
fun.
the last one? Sure.
Yeah.
You push him 5 feet away from everybody else.
Grind him like a skateboard.
Since it's forced movement, it does not trigger any opportunity attacks, unfortunately.
Yep. But that's my turn.
All right. That'll be Kane. This guy took a good chunk out of you.
It's fine. That's cute damage. Do we see anyone else in these caves that are like ready to fight?
You do not see anybody else yet, but you have not fully entered the cave. He just was hanging around the edge of the mouth where it began to widen.
That's fair. I will bonus action rage.
I'll tell you, those voices are a lot louder now. You're beginning to be able to make out words.
Yeah. I will.
A lot of what do we do nows.
So I'm gonna just fly 5 feet to be over this guy, and I'm just gonna down air and let gravity do the work with my great sword pointed down after putting the trident back in my sheath. Just Sephiroth this guy.
All right. Go ahead, give me an attack roll with advantage.
You got it. 26.
26 hits. That's crit.
That'll be 46 plus 8 for 26 damage.
Dead. I'm sorry, not dead. Unconscious. And he can't speak because he's paralyzed, so he doesn't get his last words.
Great. I'm going to be petty and hit him again.
All right, cool. Still technically paralyzed, so still with advantage. Well, it would be with advantage either way because he's down.
22 to hit.
Hits. 2 failed death saves. I'm going to tell you, you can't do his max even on a crit.
That's okay. I just want to send a message.
And then you have your bonus action for bringing somebody to 0. Or you raged?
I raged, sadly, but I don't see any other combatants, so I'll just step forward a little bit through the rest of my... So I guess 35 feet, unless I see danger before the max of that.
All right. Since his turn immediately follows yours, we'll go ahead and roll his death save now. He fails. How do you do it when you strike with that second attack? How do you kill him?
Oh, I stabbed him in the chest a second time and then started walking away since I didn't finish him off myself.
You did finish him off yourself, is what we're saying, because he failed that death save immediately following you.
A large chest wound.
Not
Not too unsimilar to the one the relic left me, except I was built different.
Should have been better.
Chosen one.
All right.
So no one else in sight after 30-ish feet of movement?
No one else in 30 feet of movement. You begin to see the cave fully open up, and you see about 150 people here.
Oh, these are people though, aren't they? They're not fighters.
You see a lot of them have like makeshift weapons, like knives or like clubs they've made themselves ready.
Gun!
But they do not look like trained fighters, but they look like they're ready to fight to defend themselves. You do see scattered throughout the crowd, though, a few healthy-looking people who look like they are trained to fight. Not well trained, but trained in some way.
I've done all my stuff for the turn, so that'll be it for me.
All right. Okay. That's all your stuff for the turn. He's gone. Quintus. You can catch up to Kane where he is now with a dash, or you can move up to where he was with 20 feet of movement.
I will take a dash, and on the way there, I am going to pick up the body of that.
Jody.
No, I'm leaving Jody where she is for right now.
Jody's still back. Jody's still back by the bear trap.
Yeah, I'll go back for Jody. Before I do, though, I'm going to grab the body of the man we just killed and just kind of drag it along with me. And when I get up to where Kane is, I'm just going to address the crowd of refugees, I suppose, is what they are, and say, you are all guilty. You can surrender to my brothers and I here, or surrender to my brothers upstairs. The choice is yours.
You hear muttering throughout the crowd. Give me an intimidation.
Not great.
Could
14.
Kane, having just freshly bloodied and walked over?
Yeah,
with
you
the
can make it
bronze
with
sword,
advantage
give
because you have. You can make it with advantage because you're carrying the corpse of their first person they sent to defend them.
Okay. Yeah, no. 14.
14. You hear some people in the crowd muttering, should we surrender? And then you hear a voice cry out, surrender to you means surrender to the flame, and we will not be burned.
He makes a pretty good point, guys. I don't know. What do you say? That's...
If they choose death by blade, that is not our decision to make.
There are 4 of them, and there are hundreds of us. We can do this.
The Inquisition is not without mercy, rabble. Trials will be had, and chances will be given. Choose to take your chance or don't, but make your choice now.
All right.
I'll try to reinforce this a little bit more.
All right.
I'll using the object interaction I have, I'll raise up the relic that we took. We've already bested your champions and your first choice of fighter. I can hardly imagine whoever's left is more fit.
You hear that same guy. He doesn't step up to the front of the crowd. He's just somewhere in the masses yelling, no, brothers, we can hold them off together. I swear.
Let not the loud minority speak your minds.
And we're gonna. Anybody else say anything? Greco, Elias. We're out of initiative order, so you can all move up at this point. Sorry.
Sure. Elias is gonna walk up and say, "You talk a lot for someone afraid to show his face." Hey, Kane. Do you still have that wand?
I do, brother. Both of them.
Can I have the one we've used?
Of course.
Is this a wand of?
We have a rod. We have a rod of fireballs and a rod.
of fireballs.
I think there's only like 2 shots.
There's 2 charges on the fireballs. We don't know about the banishment one at all.
Fireballs and banishment. Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold the wand out and say it's your choice, sir. You don't want to die by fire, so if you don't show yourself, everyone here will.
You see someone begin to walk out through the crowd, kind of being pushed along a little, but also clearly walking on their own. And you see a stout dwarf, big black beard, really squinted eyes behind like almost pince-nez glasses, bulbous red nose, and thick curly hair. You're not the first inquisitors who threatened to burn others to get me to risk myself. And I'm sure you won't be the last. If you're going to do it now, if you're going to burn me, do it now. Do it as men. Don't put children and the elderly in your line of fire. I will not
Okay.
submit to your sham trials before a false god.
When he says false god, first of all, by his voice, this is the same guy, right?
Yeah, this is the same guy.
Okay, yeah. As soon as he says false gods, I'm gonna say to Elias, "Why waste the holy fire, brother? He clearly doesn't want it." And I'm gonna just crush his head with the warhammer.
All right, you move forward. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Imperious wills it. That's a nat 20.
Give me damage.
Oh,
Are you
brother.
smiting?
Make it a show. Make it a show. Make it a show.
Why the hell not? All right.
Oh, I will also let you know, for this combat specifically, we are implementing the optional cleave rule. When you kill someone in one hit, you are able to pass along any remaining damage from that hit to others in the area.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Others within 5 feet for melee.
Let's see. 18, 20, 22 points of damage.
22. Dead. You watch as you smack your warhammer into his head, and the light burns his eyes out as radiance spreads. The stout, thick neck breaks, and the sheer force of the swing knocks his head off into the crowd.
As the light from the hammer kind of fades back into dullness, I just kind of point it out over the crowd. Anybody else? Then form orderly lines, witches. You're being fucking arrested.
You see some of the children begin to form orderly lines at the back, and the elders move themselves to the front of these lines, making orderly lines. You see a woman dressed in a purple cloak at the front of one of the lines, looks up at you. Spare the children. This is not their fault. Let them leave. Please.
Out of character, does Quintus have any idea what kind of fate is waiting for these people? Like, is there a chance that they're okay, that they'll be okay? Or turning them over to the Inquisition?
The commander essentially said we were.
The commander said we are
everyone.
killing everyone in that tower. The commander actually specifically gave you orders to kill everyone within the tower. Like, you meaning the entire base of the Inquisition here.
Shit.
Oh man, like person-wise, I know this is really bad, but like character-wise,
I was gonna say
I don't know where
that
Kane
that
lands here.
that being
That's
reminded,
exactly
I don't know
That's
when
the
they form
problem.
lines and she says that. Do I just do it on orders?
Elias,
I'd like to remind our audience that all of us players are very conflicted about this sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're playing bad guys.
Are we gonna are we gonna full Anakin these motherfuckers right now? Like,
All
come
right, well,
on.
hey,
That's what we're talking
let's try to
about.
keep discussion in character, though.
great
We
reference.
only have
Draco.
another 45 minutes. Amazing
lot-
reference.
That was in character. I
I'm
was
gonna-
switching
Yes,
back
brother.
into character.
I'm gonna
Okay,
grab Elias.
I'm going to roll to see who understands what an Anakin is. You see the elders don't get it.
The kids are
The
panicking.
kids get it. And the kids begin to start to break lines and start clawing at the back wall of this cave where you can see there was a cave in. They are pulling rubble away, trying to get away from you.
What were you doing, bud?
I'm gonna grab Elias's shoulder.
Please,
Part of-
please, no.
Part
No.
of me.
No.
despite all they've done, I'm not sure how heavily I believe in the sins of the father falling to the son. And we do have an unconscious body and a relic to safeguard. Should we call another squad, or perhaps say we were busy escorting this out? This is at a whisper for just us to hear. This is a very private discussion.
Yeah.
I'm looking to Elias for leadership in this moment, since Kane's you could hear the confliction in Kane's voice of like, duty compels me to do this for my brothers and for Darian, but at the same time, part of him knows this isn't right still.
If we leave it to another squad, their fate will be worse. I think you're deciding between letting them go or doing
There's
that
no
ourselves.
letting them go. There's a cave in. In character, I don't think Elias has lowered the wand. Like, through all of this, the wand has been raised.
All right.
And
I've
I think
seen no other path, brother.
orders are orders, brothers. And Elias expends a charge into the crowd.
All right. So I'm going to roll to see how big is the radius on Fireball again?
I think it's 20-foot radius. Let me double check.
Like
About the size of a crowd of scared kids.
20-foot radius sphere. How many children can you fit in a 20-foot radius
That's
sphere?
it.
Yeah.
You can
Are
put
you?
so many
Well, let me
kids in
ask you
this
this: is Elias targeting this towards the center of the crowd, the back, or the middle?
Elias
Or
would be
back,
targeting
middle,
to
or
hit.
front?
Elias would be targeting to hit as many people as possible.
So
Don't make
center.
us pick off survivors. Oh, God.
1 second.
Oh, Imperious.
We can let the survivors scramble up the other way into the army. They can't say we didn't follow orders at this point.
I mean, if we're killing them, I'm just saying.
In character, I think Quintus is unfortunately down to clown.
All right. So you can hit a full 75 characters or 75 NPCs with this. I did the math. That's how many will fit in a 20-foot radius sphere.
Out of 125, what you said?
Oh,
Out of about 125 to 150.
I missed that earlier. I just want that to be clarified. This entire scene has taken an entirely new scope for me. I was picturing
There's a
like
lot of
40
people
people
here.
down here.
I mean, not.
No,
Would
this is
still be
a
horrible.
huge. This is a huge crowd of people.
This is
Like
a massacre.
they really, if they'd listened to that first guy and started massing their cantrip fire from the
It would have been
one
sad.
cantrip, yeah, they could have gotten you.
It would have been so sad.
I'm gonna roll a D100 to figure out what I feel like doing.
All
That's
right,
fair.
so
was
I
considering
need
it. I do it
to.
too much though.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a Dex saving throw for every. We're gonna say every 10 people. I'm gonna make one for each group of 10. You go ahead and roll your fireball damage.
Alrighty.
As the fireball goes out, Kane's gonna turn to go secure Jody.
2 saves. So 20 people save.
Okay. On the bright side, it's only 21 damage. On the downside, I don't know how many of these are considered just base NPCs with like 8 hit points.
On the other upside, there's
Um,
another charge.
I think we want
Yeah.
more damage.
So
now.
you see in one, you bring the wand up and have held it up for so long, and as you flick it out to send the fireball flying, seconds later, 75 people die.
This is the
And-
dangers of magic.
The smell of 75 burning corpses is overpowering. I need everyone to make me a con saving throw.
$12.
Let me know if you didn't beat 13.
Did not.
24.
Vomit City, here we come.
Greco? 5?
5. Oh.
Okay, so Kane, you are the only one who does not become immediately sick to your stomach at the smell. As the rest of you are going to take minus 1d4 to all of your attack rolls. As long as you are in this cave. Fortunately for you, they're all doing that too. You see, at this point, there are about 30 children left alive. About 15 of these elderly people who lined up in the front. And
do I see anyone left? Oh, sorry, go on, my bad.
And 5 of those people who looked like actual, potential combatants.
I'm going to move towards one of them.
All right. You move towards one of them. You see somebody pull a bow off their back and begin to draw the string, so there is no arrow there to be launched. You also see a figure with deep red skin begin muttering and see orange sigils appearing around them. You see a figure in what looks like hand-forged chainmail start speaking to themselves under their breath. And you see a crossbowman aiming down their sights at you. Who do you go to?
Whoever's closest, to be honest. I think Quintus is...
I'm going to say probably chainmail then.
Okay, yeah.
The one who's speaking under their breath.
Okay. Yeah, I think just sick to my stomach, just vile fucking witches. I think trying hard not to wonder if this is what happened to his mother's community and if his father felt as little about it as he did. And I'm going to take 2 swings at the guy in chainmail. First one is a 22 to hit. Second one is a 9 to hit. So the 22 to hit, I'm assuming hits?
Yes.
It's going to be 10 damage.
Is that with your minus d4?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It'll still hit either way, but I'm just curious.
It's an 18, full d4.
All right. You see the person in chainmail looks up at you as you swing at them and says, a vile piece of shit. We don't burn your villages. We don't burn your people. And they're going to use cutting words, bringing that down to a 12, which does not hit.
Wow. Okay. And then, yeah, the second one missed. Bonus action, spiritual weapon. And that is going to be a... Oh, drop my dice. 17 to hit.
17 will hit. Is that with your minus d4?
Oh, God, no. Thank you. Sorry, I keep forgetting. 15 to hit.
All right, that'll hit.
There we go. That is a 10 points of damage. 8 on the d8.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Bloodied. Significantly bloodied. All right. Is that it for you? We're just going to move. We're going to call initiative order the order on the screen. So we'll go Quintus, Greco, Kane, Elias.
Yeah, no, that's the end of my turn. Quintus says nothing to him, but he's picturing a funeral and a terrorist attack at it and just thinking, this guy is so full of shit. And that's my turn.
All right. Greco, you're up.
Is everybody still are we still in the front? Is everybody
you
still
are
next
in front of all of them. Quintus has run up Elias and Kane are still by you.
Quintus, why you gotta go up there, man? No.
Quintus is a little ahead of the main group as he's met this chainmailed mage who has moved out to approach.
Okay, can I run in front of Quintus and then just cast Thunderclap
You can,
so that he's behind me?
yeah. Thunderclap or Thunderwave?
Clap.
The cantrip. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Are you like trying to get in the middle of the group so this will hit as many people as possible?
Yeah, basically.
All right. You're going to take some attacks of opportunity. I'm going to say 6 people will get swings on you. They're not trained in weapons, and they are you basically holding makeshift clubs. They'll only be doing improvised weapon damage. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. Miss. Miss. Hit. All right, so 2 hits. So you are going to take 2d4s. You're going to take 6 bludgeoning. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to take 4 bludgeoning damage as 2 of them swing these makeshift clubs at you.
Okie doke. And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
From each creature other than you within 5 feet of you?
Yes. It can be heard
Alright.
up to 100 feet away. So each
Alright.
creature within range.
It can be heard 100 feet away, but
yeah, so it's
the
just
range is
within
5 feet.
5 feet. Yes.
Yeah. All right, so that would affect 8 creatures. And this is a save or nothing, correct? So I do need to make sure I do need to roll for all of them.
Yeah.
Your DC is 16. That's 3 failures.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
2 successes. Failure. Failure. All right, so 2 of them succeed. Go ahead and roll your damage. It should be 2d6.
Yeah. That's going to be 9.
9.
Yes.
All right. The six who failed all die,
All right. That
or
made
all
me feel
drop. Yeah.
terrible.
As you, Greco, you run up, take a couple of blows as you move forward, and you make a massive as thunder booms out from you, and you watch 6 people's innards liquefy and begin dripping out of them.
Oh,
From the
that's
sonic energy that reverberates out from you.
that is horrible.
Yeah, that's what war is.
Yes. Yeah. And then that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, no. And then I have as my bonus action my axe beak that's still out because it didn't get down. He's gonna go ahead and just start. I'm just gonna tell him to attack enemies.
Attack civilians.
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Or just tell them pick a target.
Basically, it's just attack all enemies. So in the in the spell, it just says enemies. So I'm just commanding
cool.
it to attack.
Okay, cool. It will pick one. It's just going to go for the front row.
Mm-hmm.
It runs up to that elder in purple, takes a swing at her with its beak, and misses as she throws her little shield up. I may not be much in my old age, but I'm not going to be taken down by a fucking bird.
Oh, probably you are.
Sweetie, you are. I hate to tell you.
All right, Kane, you're up.
Kane was turned around when the fireball went out to go secure Jody. Hearing "We don't burn your," Kane immediately goes into a rage, turns around, pulls out his greatsword, and charges directly into the largest grouping of them.
All right. You charge straight into the middle. I'll say you're still in a rage, even for you.
Oh, awesome.
I'll be nice. I forced you out of combat into roleplay, so you're.
I made the choice too. So, but
okay.
Either I'll take it. I appreciate the nicest, but regardless,
I'll be nice sometimes.
Yeah, we'll take the swing. We'll go. I don't think we need the great weapon these, so we'll just do a normal swing at the first body that's around me now. We will reckless.
You might as well great weapon master with a reckless, right? Especially with cleave damage being turned on.
We'll see. I have a 15 to hit on this first attack.
15 hits.
All right.
I will tell you the mooks have 0 HP, or not 0, have a 0 bonus to AC for the most part.
A 19 damage.
19 damage. Pick 2.
All right.
You slash straight through 2 of them.
You got it. Awesome. We'll do our second attack. Natural 20.
Okay.
For 20 damage.
Was that great weapon?
It was not.
Okay. All right. So, 20 damage. Another 2.
Fantastic. And then I make another attack off of cleave. Is that how it works?
You don't make another attack. That's how cleave worked in 3.5.
Gotcha.
Cleave is
we're doing all killing, cleave. Got it.
Current cleave. The
current cleave is making extra attack. Yeah.
No, cleave in the DMG is a optional rule, which just lets you, when you do a creature's max HP and damage, lets you immediately carry the damage of that strike over to another creature. So, like, you did 20 damage, they have 9 HP.
Gotcha.
So you killed 2.
Roger.
So you've killed 4 so far this turn. You do have a great weapon master attack.
All right, we will take that attack.
You making this one with a great weapon?
No. Okay, we have a 27 to hit.
Does it?
For 18 damage.
All right. You already had 2 points of damage on the one you're swinging on from left over, so that takes down him and one other.
I end my turn on my 6th kill.
Yeah. As you rush in and just... I'm honestly picturing just a whirlwind of greatsword.
Oh, absolutely. Using his wings for brace and momentum, he swoops in on this group. He pivots off of his back heel and fully just... like full 360 degree intention spin, brings his greatsword through all 6 of these people in one move. Chip was so impressed with my roleplay, they decided to leave the game. We are now in charge.
I am back. Sorry, my dog was trying to eat a power cable.
Pass it over to Elias or the Angry Mob.
Elias. Angry Mob is going to go after all of you go this turn.
I think Elias legitimately retches, and kind of wipes his mouth and doesn't even think about running up. He's gonna expend this wand until it's done and try to aim for as many of them and few of his friends as he can.
All right. I'm gonna say to hitting a grouping of them without hitting any of your friends is gonna be pretty hard because of the way your friends have spread out.
If I have to hit a friend, I would aim for Kane. Yeah.
Okay.
Kane's also the smallest group, though, isn't he?
Kane is... no.
Okay.
Kane and Graco have about equivalent groups next to them.
Okay, yeah. Then we'll aim for the Kane one for sure.
We'll center it on Kane.
If you don't center it on Kane, if you just catch Kane in the edge, you can hit all of the remaining children without hitting anybody but Kane.
Yeah, let's make no one get up close and personal to kill a kid.
What a squad leader. Thinking about his troops.
Go for it.
It's a kind.
Give me damage.
Yeah, on it.
Because there is a chance that these kids don't all die if you roll low enough.
What's the save on this?
Well, there's a chance 10 of these kids don't die if you roll low enough.
21 again. Wand of Fireballs, I want to say it's just like a 13 probably, but Chip would know I don't.
Yeah, it's a 13.
Okay, I just need to hit a 10. I nat 20 on the first roll, even with advantage.
Nice.
So I'll take, what is that, 10?
Yep.
All right. Again, the smell of burning flesh erupts, and all of those kids who were grouped up, and sorry, all the kids who were clawing at the cave-in are dead. You see there are still 5 children who were like waiting in the lines because they didn't get the Anakin thing.
They didn't have a CRT growing up. They don't know.
This is a lesson, everyone. Not watching media could save your life.
No, it does. No,
in Grim Hollow lore, I'm deciding arbitrarily that that the tale of Anakin is like a kid's horror story that they tell each other. It's like a campfire tale.
It's like the lore of the boogeyman. It's Anakin.
Like, one time in a tower far from here, where mages built it on their own for themselves, there was a evil mage named Anakin who slaughtered all of the children being raised in the tower.
Let's be real. It's an inquisitor. It's an inquisitor in the
With
story.
telekinesis.
No, in the story, it is a mage who turned bad.
It's just a story that the
it's a mage. It's a mage. Yeah. Yes.
It's a mind flayer.
Inquisition propaganda is crazy.
You heard it here, folks. The Inquisition wrote Star Wars.
Yeah, Kane was actually a EP on episode 2.
Alrighty.
So Quintus.
So Quintus, your turn, buddy. You've still got this guy in front of you who's not down, but ready to be down.
Okay. Well, I super wish I remembered this earlier when I was trying to scare this crowd. But now that I'm level 7, I'm also exuding a menacing aura 10 feet around me in every direction. I don't know what that means, but they are menaced.
I'll look it up. You're
Okay.
a paladin of conquest, right?
That's right. If it has to do with my channel divinity, then it wouldn't. That's already spent for the day. While you are looking that up, I'm going to roll some dice because I am going to take 2
I believe that
swings.
only matters if someone's frightened of Quintus at the moment.
Yeah, if a creature is frightened of you, its speed is reduced to 0, and it takes psychic damage equal to half your paladin level when it starts its turn within 10 feet of you.
Okay,
That-
so unless it gets that condition, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, unless it's frightened, nothing happens to it.
These people
That
are-
being said, didn't we get resources, just not HP back from leveling up?
Yes.
Oh,
Drop that conch presence.
yeah, if we got all of our slots and resources and things back, wow, that changes everything. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I would like to channel divinity for a conquering presence. Every creature that I can see, except for my squad, needs to make a wisdom saving throw. DC
Every
13.
creature within 30 feet of you,
Yes.
just to clarify.
Yeah, sorry, what I
just
said.
because you said every creature you can see.
Are there
I was
creatures farther than 30 feet from him at the moment?
There's a couple.
There was 150 people in this cave. It's a big cave.
I mean, there's not 150 people anymore.
I would say Elias hit him with the airstrike, but we're out of charges.
Yeah. You're down to about 25 people.
Okay.
Most of them
Yeah.
are elders. I'm gonna say you got. I'll even be generous and say you got 2 of the strong combatants, the stronger ones of them in that fireball and killed them.
So yeah, everybody who fails has their speed reduced to 0, and they're going to take 3 points of damage on the start of their turns.
Only those within 10 feet of you will.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you.
But we'll roll for the guy you're fighting. We have 3 saves. The guy you're fighting fails.
That's sick. Maybe that's a roll for anyone else.
Actually, most of these have been saved so far. Getting a lot of 19s and 20s.
Shucks.
But you successfully frighten the guy in front of you and 10 other people.
Okay. So the guy in front of me and anyone else within 10 feet of me, speed reduced
Nobody
to
else
0.
is within 10 feet of you right now because you and this guy met in the middle almost. You're
Okay.
like 20 feet out from the crowd.
All right. So this guy just frozen in fear. I'm going to use my bonus action to bring spiritual weapon down on him again.
Cool.
14 plus it's 19, I believe. Yes,
Hits.
19.
Minus your D4.
Oh, damn.
I forgot to have Kane. No, Kane saved against that. And none of
17.
the rest of you have done anything that required an attack roll. 17 hits.
Okay.
But he is going to reaction cutting words you. So we'll see if that actually still hits.
Okay.
Still hits. As he says,
Okay.
"You're a fucking monster. You're a fucking monster."
And you are another dead heretic. That's 8 points of damage as the spiritual weapon comes down.
Kills him.
Beautiful. That's my turn. I will
Alright.
start moving towards the press of the crowd in the back of the room, or just I guess actually, sorry, just the next
Alright.
target.
All right. Next target is probably going to be that archer with the empty bowstring. Pulls their bow back and lets loose an arrow straight at Elias. As you see a purple arrow made of some sort of arcane energy shoot at you. All right. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That will hit. I have a question.
You will be able to deflect missiles this.
Okay, cool.
The magical effect of it is going to take place no matter what, because that's not damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's going to be... that's going to be 13 damage to you.
That is going to be reduced to 1.
Alright, reduced to 1. And as this arrow strikes you, you are afflicted by the spell Hex. And you have disadvantage on strength checks. Up next is going to be the woman in purple. You see she begins to chant and cast a spell. She is going to cast something that requires a charisma saving throw on Quintus. Looking to hit a 13.
Very good. I don't. That's an 11.
All right. Quintus, you are suddenly so relaxed. And you know that, like, nobody here wants to hurt you. Everyone here is going to be okay with you. And you see one of the children who is at the back of the line, this chain-mailed person approached from, is actually running up in your direction, drops to their knees, and begins to pull the helm off of the chain-mailed person. You can see inscribed sigils along the mouth portion of it as it falls to the ground, stop glowing. She says, "Mom! Mom! Mom!" As you see a little wood elf child begin to cry. What? And she looks up at you. Why? We didn't do anything. We were just leaving. We just wanted to leave.
This is in front of me?
To you specifically. She's
To
saying
me.
that to you.
And am I still under the influence of this spell?
Yes. Calm emotions, by the way.
Yeah, I figured, yeah. Child, fret not. Fret not. Everybody's going to a better place where Imperium will watch over all. Just come with us. Come with us, please. Don't fight.
All right. That is going to be.
Can this kid pull out the Wand of Wish spell? This kid had it the whole time and just kill all of us.
Universe reset.
No, that's going to be the crossbowman, who you see quickly lays a spell on the ammunition within their crossbow and fires it at Kane. Alright, I think that hits. Yeah, your AC is 18, not 19. First attack is going to be 1d10, 7. Kane, you're going to take 13 piercing damage.
All right, I'll have that to 7.
6.
6.
Round down. Second attack is also going to hit. Third attack is going to miss.
Gotcha.
So you're going to take another 11 piercing damage, half to 5.
You got it.
And then there's only one more of them left since Chainmail is dead. Oh no, that's all of them, because that was the lady, the archer, and the crossbowman, because Chainmail's dead. Top of the order, Greco.
Okie doke. So is there's still a bunch of people, right?
There are about 20, I think there are 22 people left now.
And they're like, are they in separate groups? Where's the larger group?
You can see that there is a group of 8 that are close together, a group of 7 that are close together, and then 2 groups of 5. They're all the groups are pretty spread out from each other at this point.
All right, so
all the people that were standing together got roasted by fireballs or explosions or whirlwinds of great swords.
I'm going to target the group of 8 with an ice knife, but I'm going to shout out to them and tell them, if you just come with us now, nobody else will get hurt. Stop fighting.
You killed all of our children! When are you going to stop fighting?
I didn't touch your kids. That was them. They pulled the Anakin.
You're here with them, and it was your idea.
I was asking if that's what we were doing. I wasn't saying we should Anakin the children.
All right.
I'm saying that we get
We get into a heated debate.
Anyway,
6 seconds.
and so I just dropped, as I'm yelling at this lady, I dropped the ice knife.
All right, what's the radius of effect on ice knife? 5 feet?
It's a 60-foot range with 5-foot
radius.
circle.
Okay. So you're not going to hit all 8 of them with this, but you will hit 4. You will hit 4 with the backlash. The one you targeted at, though, you're definitely... Well, you're going to hit if you hit with a dice roll. So go ahead, give me your attack roll.
So it's 14 to hit.
Is that minus your d4?
That is not minus a d4. All right, that's just minus 1. So it's 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
All right, and that is going to be 7 damage to all that it hit.
Okay. None of them drop from that. And then how much to the one who you threw it at?
Nine.
9. The one you threw it at dies, and then the ice bursts in their chest, and honestly just sort of gorily spreads their corpse out. You can see
Beautiful.
everyone else has been hit with blood-flecked ice, and there are streaks on them of blood that is not their own, covering the cuts it has left behind. The cuts the shards have left behind.
Sweet.
Good.
And then my bird attacks. Just
You
whatever.
asking your bird to attack the same group? Or your bird just attacks enemies?
It just attacks enemies, yeah.
All right, cool. It's going to go for Purple Lady again, since it's right there in her face. All right, that's going to hit, even through the shield she throws up. Max speed damage. I think it's... I don't know why this thing decides it wants to reload these every time instead of just keeping
Right.
them open. 7 plus 2. You see, she is heavily wounded. She is with one of the groups of 5, by the way.
Okay.
The archer
and
is with the group of 8 and is still standing.
that is not good. Okay, yeah, but
That's
that's
it
the
for
end
your
of my
turn?
turn. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Kane. Still got that archer, the purple lady, and the crossbowmen standing of the 3 trained
Capable
fighters.
warriors. Yeah.
And then you have the group. Yeah, and then you have the groups that I described earlier.
Who's closest?
Of the capable warriors or of the groups?
Yeah, capable warriors.
I would say closest to you is probably the archer, probably about 25 feet away in the middle of a group of 5.
Okay, before I move, Elias didn't move at all, right? Cool.
Correct.
Elias, I'm going to toss you the other rod or wand, and then make my way to the archer.
Okay. I'm going to say, since you're throwing this over some enemies, just give me an athletics check. You're looking to beat the athletics check I'm going to make for that group. They do not add much to this, and you're raging, so you're at advantage.
You got it.
Okay. You could miss this.
Already a 24,
Never mind.
and then ceremony makes it a 25.
All right. Yeah, you're good. You throw this in a perfect arc, so it lands in Elias's second hand.
You should have seen the spiral on that bad boy. God damn. Archer. I got to kill this archer. And we'll get on over there. And
All right.
Welcome to Pain Town.
Oh, I'm sorry. The archer was with a group of 8. They're still closest to you, though.
Oh, yeah, we'll get in there.
All right, cool.
Let's swing in with dirty 20, 21.
21
To hit.
damage?
Yep.
Oh,
Or
21.
to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right, that was a regular rage swing for 14 damage.
14. That brings them to 21 damage taken. You can tell they're bloodied, but they're not down.
Alrighty, let's we'll throw a swing at some of the smaller people next to them while we're here.
Okay, cool. Not a
Oh
bad
boy.
move.
14 to hit.
14 hits a small guy.
All right. 14 to hit a small guy with another raging regular swing for 15.
All right, 15. You have 6 points of damage. Left over? Do you want to assign it to the archer, or do you want to assign it to one of the other guys?
We'll put it on the archer.
All right, cool. That brings the archer to 27.
And then we'll take our bonus action Great Weapon Master Swing, since we brought someone to 0 at the
Smart.
archer. This will be a raging Great Weapon Master Swing.
Cool. Still reckless?
Yep. A 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right, 2d6 plus 17 for 23 points of damage.
Archer drops.
Fantastic. Any excess or?
I think 27, and then you said 23 damage.
Yep.
So that would be 10 points of extra.
Cool. Could I just say it goes to him to auto, or just kill another guy?
I'll say these guys I've not been doing death saving throws. As soon as they hit 0, they're dead.
Gotcha. Okay, then we'll just kill another guy, and
All right,
that's
cool.
it. That's it for me.
So this group is down to 5 now. Right? Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So you got 2 groups of 5, one of which has the crossbowmen, one of which has the elder in purple. this group of 5, which does not have anybody of import, and a group of 6, which does not have anybody of import. And 1 child standing right in front of Quintus.
That's a great weapon master guarantee. That's what that is. That's not a child.
Jesus.
That's
All right.
5 experience points
All right,
in
Elias.
a trench coat.
It's a good thing we do. It's a good thing we do milestone here.
Yeah, Elias would have leveled to 9 by now.
Not really. Most of these people are worth like 25 XP.
Most of these kids are CR0.
Yeah. Like,
You just stop saying the word kids. We know they're there.
not
Small.
They're not anymore.
They're
Only one of
small
them left.
heretics.
Most of them.
I was
50
gonna
of
ask
them,
something.
or 49 of them to be exact.
Am I correct? Hex dropped?
Hex dropped on you.
Okay. I'm gonna point the wand at the purple person.
All right. Force a charisma save from her.
Yeah, I assume.
All right. DC.
Super
DC
know what this does because it hasn't been successful on anyone yet.
Yeah, it's banishment.
Oh, I'm aware of that, but
Okay.
I don't know if we got a charge count on it either, so good luck figuring that out, buddy.
That is a failure.
Ooh.
And she tempts fate to roll with advantage.
Ooh.
And that is a success. You watch as the spell begins to rip her away from this plane, and she grabs the energy of the spell itself, twists it in her hand to try again, and that same strange purplish color that turned black with depth that you saw wrapped around the relic wraps around her, and she stays rooted to the in place.
I'm gonna drop the wand and yell to Kane. I think this one's broken. It never works. And I'm gonna walk toward the nearest group.
All right, cool.
Just drop it.
You can get to any of them with your movement speed. Pick which number. 5, 5.
Whichever one's closest.
They're all about the same distance from you
okay.
Here at the opening to the cave.
I'm gonna be real. Elias is still beat up and tired, so one
Yep.
that doesn't have anyone of import for sure.
Yeah,
Cool.
get with
You'll
me,
go to
man.
the 5. You want to go to a 5 or a 6? Or you want to go to Kane, or you want to go to the 6?
Come sit with me, dog. I have Spirit Shield.
Okay, sure.
All right, cool.
The
All
bonus
right.
action, punch some kids, dog.
Are no kids.
Bonus action, punch some heretics. Excuse me. That
Can't.
was the right phrase anyway.
He can't. He didn't take the attack action.
Darn! I don't understand you, Elias.
I can only punch fast when I've already been punching.
Yeah, sorry, Kane. I tried that bogus wand you threw at me. It didn't work.
Maybe it was
Magic
a joke
is
wand.
stupid.
All right. Quintus.
Alrighty, is calm emotions still active? Have I seen my
It
friends harmed?
Is.
Okay, no one got hurt in that round?
None of your friends got hurt.
God
This
damn
is
it.
just a chill guy.
Okay. Well, then I'm not going to attack anybody. I'm indifferent towards these people. So can I go right to re-rolling?
I don't think you... Do you re-roll against calm emotions?
Nope. Not unless damage happens and it ends. Once it's there, it's just there.
Yeah? Oh, God. All right, in that case, Quintus looks at this kid and just starts, I think, not violently or anything, still in a very calm, placid state, but I think he's just praying under his breath and tears are streaming down his face. And that's my turn.
And she looks at you. You're crying too?
Imperious burns away the corrupted wood, so that a green, pure forest of life can grow there. And instead, Imperious burns away the corruption and the darkness in this world. And it's just going on and on and on. Not really engaging with this kid.
Mm-hmm. And she honestly looks a little entranced by you. And I will let you know that she is frightened of you. her speed is 0, and at the start of her next turn, she's going to take psychic damage.
Come on, shit. You're gonna make me lean into this.
She failed the save. And you are muttering prayers about burning the corrupted under your breath.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Maybe don't be so intimidating, Quintus. Have you thought about that?
I'm spooky.
I'm just a spooky
Quintus
guy.
is just vibing right now. What do you mean?
Passively doing damage.
God.
That's it for Quintus. You can heal your friends. You can move your spiritual weapon. You can't attack with it necessarily, but...
Well, is anyone... No one's within touch range, are they?
No.
I don't know if anybody's hurt.
Maybe the bird.
Yeah, the axe beak theoretically is within touch range.
You? I'm not gonna spend healing points on the axe beak.
It's also not been hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's it.
Overshield.
That's my turn.
There is...
I think you see the spiritual weapon, like almost like shaking as if it's like being like tug of war, but just slowly inching closer to hovering over this kid.
All right. End of your turn goes to NPCs. We're going to start with the group of 6 that are by themselves. You see some of them are furiously leafing through spell books, preparing to trying to cast cantrips. Miss, hit on Elias. 1 firebolt hits you.
Okay.
For 6 damage.
Cool. Temp HP is down to 3.
Alright. Miss, hit on Graco. Graco, you're going to take 10 fire damage.
How far is Graco from me?
Graco is over... Graco's... Did you fly over the group and cast the ice knife, or did you stay where you were and cast it? I couldn't tell from the way you described it.
I was just right in front of where Quintus was in the front of the group, so I was still in the front. I didn't.
Okay, so you didn't move to cast the ice knife. Graco's about 30 feet from you.
All right, let's spirit shield that and reduce that to only 2 damage for Graco.
Cool. All right. Up next is going to be Crossbowman. Is going to take 3 shots at Kane again. Only 1 hits.
Alrighty.
For 10 piercing, half to 5.
Let's go.
Then we have Archer's Dead. You see the purple-robed elder. All right. What can I do? And she runs over and tries to pick up the child. We're going to roll opposed athletics. We're going to give the kid disadvantage because they're a kid. That's still an... Okay. It's still a 17 for the kid.
Oh,
Champion.
Kid has disadvantage and a -1. They rolled a 19 and an 18. She cannot uproot the child. And she was not frightened of you, but the kid is. You know what? Because this kid's a survivor, we're going to roll the D4 for the child's HP right now to see if they got higher than average. If they do not get higher, we're going to call it average, which is 4 hit points. Okay. Child has 4 hit points. They could have gotten up to 5 with a +1 con. And they take 3 psychic damage, staring at you as you mutter. Remind me, what's the prayer you're muttering?
I think he started muttering, Imperius burns away the corrupted wood so that a pure green forest can grow there. He burns away the evil and the corruption in the world. And I think now he's just looking deadpan into this girl's eyes and he's saying, don't you understand?
You see
You're the one
blood
who
begin
decides.
you see blood begin to drip out of her nose and her ears. The blood vessels in her eyes are enlarging and becoming bloodshot, and she falls to her knees in front of you.
Okay, never mind. I'll address this on
I'm
my
sorry, Inquisitor. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't want this. I just have it.
Let me know when it's my turn. God damn it.
Greco.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and ice knife again, try and take out as many people. They're clearly not listening, and the last one pissed me off, so.
Alright, cool. You ice knifing the same group?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a 5.
Couldn't hear you there.
25 minus 3, so it's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit one of the mooks here. Kane, give me a dex save with advantage.
You got it. Uh-oh. Okay, that's better. I have a 22.
What do we got, Kane? 22? Alright, you save against Greco's burst of ice.
Gotcha.
Which I think you take no
I think
damage
that's
on a
nothing.
save against Ice Knife.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah.
2 of them save as well.
Alright, so that's.
Give me the damage for your shot first.
So it's 1. D10.
1?
No, so it's 2. 2. Sorry, I was reading out loud.
So you did 2. You did 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay. 2 damage
And then,
does not bring this guy down.
all right, and then, the dex saving throw.
Yeah, I made the dex saves, so it's 2d6 cold.
It's just another 2.
Another 2. Nobody drops.
All right, and then
They all
bird-
look very wounded, though.
All right, and then I'm gonna just tell the bird to keep doing its thing.
Oh, wait, no. You dealt 7 cold with your burst last time, and only 2 of them saved. So 4 more of them drop.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 4 dropped, and then the birds. I'm gonna tell the bird to go after them again. The same group.
All right, you're telling the bird to go over to that group. You're designating that group as your enemies.
No, the same group that he already attacked.
All right, he's just been going after that purple lady.
All right, so that's who he's gonna go for the. She was with a group of what, 3 or 4? I'm gonna have. him
She
go
was
after-
with a group of 5, and then left to go try to grab the kid.
All right, well then I guess she's just gonna stay. The bird's gonna stay where he was at because he's not gonna take movement. So he's just gonna attack whoever was right there.
Okay, he's going to attack the new group of the now 4-person group. Sure thing. Bird crits. Bird could cleave, theoretically, here. All right. Jesus Christ. Bird deals on max damage on a crit exactly enough to kill 2 of these people.
Wow.
As you see, it turns it's learning. It turns its head sideways, and instead of bringing it down like a hatchet, swipes across like an axe and just splits 2 of their bellies open, taking bites of the entrails as it does so.
And you just hear Draco, my precious babies are learning.
Is that another cousin, Greco? How are we related?
These are my children.
Oh, second cousin.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Kane.
All right. So that ice knife didn't clear anyone near us, right?
It cleared 4 near you.
Oh,
because they'd
fantastic.
taken previous damage from the last ice knife.
And there's
there's only 2 left.
There's 2. All right.
1. You're right. 1.
Yeah. Elias, I'm going to trust you, brother. Because I evaluate the field. I see Quintus in this prayer, and
Or I guess 2 of them saved, so it would have to be 3 died, not 4. So 2 are left.
yeah, no worries.
My bad.
I evaluate the field. Elias, I know, can handle these 2 people. I evaluate the field. I see the bird eating guts. I see Greco having a blast. I see Quintus kneeled in this deadlock in front of this child whose nose is bleeding and is staring directly at him. And I think that's who's keeping my brother down right now.
Good, don't kill the kid.
Kane, using his wings for momentum, his great sword clattering on the ground as he preps for a great upward swing, gets over to Quintus and swings up at the kid with the intention, with the plan of cleaving through them at the purple lady as well.
Oh,
Okay. Roll to hit.
You got it. Raged, great weapon master, reckless.
We should have gone upstairs. We should have gone upstairs.
17 to hit on the child.
Hits.
All right. 2d6.
She has 1 hit point.
So 25 total damage. So I'll cleave 24 to the purple lady.
They both die. Describe this for me as viscerally as you wish.
Oh, absolutely. Kane.
In fact, let's 1 second. We're gonna put a little spotlight here.
We deserve to be on the fucking watch list for this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kane. The day has been long and arduous. Kane, not knowing the meta concepts of his hit point maximum, has likely healed 5 times his health pool today through potions alone, and so tired, exhausted, yet somehow still capable of standing, is ready for this fight to be over, is enraged at the comment that we don't burn your villages, we don't burn your people, when Darian Stelshine's own funeral was victim to a terrorist attack by these heretics. His wings beat as loudly as possible, carrying him through the air. His greatsword drags on the ground beneath him as he preps to swing through these 2 heretics. Sparks leap off of the ground as he finds his footing right behind him. Quintus only being able to see the silhouette in the moment, the light seeming to have not caught up with Kane, as he cleaves upward, effectively cutting both of them in half in one great swing. And he doesn't even turn to check on his brother, as the next thing he does is continue moving to someone else to keep fighting, because the heretics are still standing, and so are we. So we need to make that different.
I have to say, in this moment, when Quintus is on the ground kneeling, what I was going to say before when you were asking what the prayer was, I think he was continuing on looking at this kid, and he was about to just all the parallels between himself and his own backstory. I think he's looking at this girl, and he was starting to say, "Don't you understand? It's you. You decide if you survive or not. You are the one who decides if you live or die." And he was about to say, "Get out of here and see if you can prove me right." And just utterly out of her control, faster than she could have reacted to if she wanted to. Just this utter, just juggernaut compared to her. You just see Quintus's shocked face as the blood just spats against him before Kane moves on.
And your calm emotions breaks in this moment as the caster dies.
It was the kid? No, it was the old lady.
It was the old lady. Yes.
Okay.
Who else is there to hit? I have another attack and a bonus action attack to get through.
If you've got 20 feet of movement left, right? Oh no, you came from Elias. That's probably your movement.
Oh, that's probably my movement. Okay. I can work with something, right? I could throw something.
Yeah, you could throw something.
Yeah. I'll throw a javelin at the guy that Elias was fighting.
Okay, one of the 2 guys left with Elias.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
26 to hit.
That hits. And just for funsies, I'll allow cleave damage on the javelin.
7 piercing damage.
Don't forget rage applies to thrown weapons.
9 piercing damage.
Kills him. And carries over 7 damage to the next guy who had already taken damage from Ice Knife the previous turn. Kills them both.
Yes! 4! That's 10! That's 10! I'm out here. I think I'll just stand ready in front of Quintus since I don't know what's happened to him.
The leaderboard in Kane's mind is just going up and up and up and up.
All right. We should probably switch me and you back so I can keep track of
I'm in charge. Damn it! I was in charge for a second. I didn't grasp my moment.
Elias. Kane has just flown away from you, murdered a child and a mage,
Heretics.
murdered a child and a heretic.
Heretics. S. There's a plural.
Yeah.
We'll agree to disagree.
I'm right. You're wrong, but that's okay.
I mean, I'm a monk. I have no key points, and I dropped the last wand with charges, so I think you know what's coming next.
All right. Which group are you moving to? There's a 6, a 5, and
First, I thought there was one more guy left. Am I
no.
crazy?
Kane got them both with the javelin cleave.
You can borrow it since you lost your quarterstaff if you want.
I'm okay.
There's a 6, a 5, and a 4 for groups. So there are 15 people left.
Let's go for the 6. Just for fun.
All right. Cool.
23 minus a d4 gives us 22.
No, I'm not going to say you can stop just subtracting the d4, but because you could still roll on like a 10 or 11 or anywhere from a 14 and miss.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
Ooh, 10.
10. Kill one, put 1 damage on the next.
Nice. I'm assuming because I punch people that any damage I cleave is just me
Continuing
throwing
the punch.
body. I was just assuming I just threw bodies into each other.
Sure.
Them.
Absolutely.
So second attack, 22 minus 4. Do I need to roll it?
No. Unless you get a 14 or lower, you don't need to roll your d4.
Okay, 11. So another body goes flying.
Yep. And that are you going? I'm going to assume, unless you say otherwise, that you're targeting the people that your cleave carries over to.
Yeah. I'm just marching into them.
You can add another 3 damage to the next guy. Noted for myself.
Okay. And final attack. There it is. It's a 12, so we'll roll the d4. That is an 8. We miss.
All right. Yep. Quintus.
How many people are left?
Now there are 13.
Okay.
2 groups of 4 and a group of 5.
And any of the warriors still left alive?
The crossbowmen, and that's it.
Okay. So, out of character, full honesty, I was going to try and get away from this kid so my aura didn't murder her. And then Quintus was going to leave and go join the battle upstairs because this was getting to be too much for him. When the little girl and the old woman protecting her are cleaved in half in front of him and the calm emotions is broken, I think instead Quintus just stands up and just screams until his lungs are empty. And rather than walk away, this is dark, disgusting work and it has to be over right now. And I'm going to grab the circlet of Saint Andrastios and turn it backwards, and it's like a switch. And I'm going to activate haste.
Nice.
And I would like to close the distance to the crossbowman and swing at him with my warhammer.
All right. Cool.
17, still minus D4, right? 16 if minus the D4.
You said 16 with the subtraction?
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
That hits. I'd like to smite this person. And I am going to...
Cool. Crossbowmen's in that group of 6, by the way.
Okay, then yeah, I'll
I think.
cleave.
Yeah.
If possible.
Or no, group of 5.
And I think when Quintus snapped out of the calm emotions for a second, just looking murderously at Cain, before immediately, wait, what am I doing? This is my brother, and what he's doing is correct. And as Imperium would ask, and these are fucking heretics, because anything else is a world I couldn't live in. And I'm going to scream and bring the hammer down, and that is 13, 15, 17 points of damage.
17.
Mhm.
That's the first time this crossbowman's been hit. He does not drop.
Okay, second attack. That is a 24 to hit. Oh, wait, hold on. 22
wait,
to
let me
hit.
check something quick. You cannot make a second attack. You had to cast haste with your action, and you can only take one weapon attack with
yes.
with the action granted by haste.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Then yeah, that is... Oh, so can I still use my bonus
You can use
action?
your spiritual weapon, yes.
Okay. Can I use it twice?
You cannot. You don't get a second bonus
Oh,
action.
okay. Spiritual weapon, that's a 19 on the die for a 24.
Hits.
And that is...
Even with the minus d4, that's going to hit no matter what.
Good. 8 points of damage.
All right. Not down, but bloodied.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, we're going to start with the crossbowman, who is going to take a 5-foot step back from you, giving you an AOO if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. 14? Oh, wait, hold on. Minus... Oh, God, no, it's a 10 to hit.
10 misses. All right, and he is going to point blank, well, not quite point blank, but he's going to unload 3 shots into you.
Good.
That's going to hit. That's going to hit.
He's not one of the
That
people
might
scared
not.
of me, is he?
He is not.
Okay.
He wasn't within 30 feet of you when you did the spell initially.
Perfect.
But that's going to be 2 hits and then 9, a miss.
Okay.
Where's my D? There it is.
Oh, wait, is that with my 20 AC with haste?
That is with your 20 AC with haste. That's why I had to
Dang.
check the last one.
Okay.
The last one would have hit you if it hadn't been for haste.
Gotcha. Damn.
So that's going to be... That's a good damage roll. That's going to be 16. 4 of that is radiant.
I will spirit shield on that 16 and only reduce it by 2. Damn.
Okay.
So
Ugh.
14 damage.
Totally good. I'll
14
take that.
damage. Ugh.
I'm
That was
alright.
min roll. Brutal.
Second one, damn, is going to be another 14. 3 of that is radiant. And the third one missed.
Nice.
You, how could you? And you see, he looks up at you. We were leaving. We didn't want to fight you. We didn't want to fight the Inquisition. No one down here did. That's why we were going. We were going to find another tower and lock ourselves back in it.
So says a group of terrorist heretics, caught after the act, red-handed, and he just hets his hammer and his spiritual weapon hammer
Terrorist?
behind him.
Terrorist? You're purging us for no reason.
I'm out of attacks, right? I just want to make sure I can't
Yeah,
just
you're
kill
out of
this guy.
attacks. You're out of
Okay.
attacks.
Okay.
This is his turn, too.
We come straight from the funeral of a fallen brother attacked by your kind. Empty words from a snake tongue.
I don't know anything about a funeral. I just know that these bodies will not be buried with honor. Not by you.
The wisdom of the tower. ever present.
Hopefully your body will not be buried with honor either. And then it's going to go to the other 5 surrounding you. I'm going to start involving the mooks now that we get down here into lower amounts. It's going to be 5 attacks on you, Quintus.
Please let them tear me to pieces.
Right.
Probably not, because they add +2 to hit. And they only do a d4 of damage, and none of them hit you.
Stand tall, brother. You are strong.
Scrabbling at my armor.
Elias, I believe there are 3 remaining around you. You only killed 2 of them, right?
Yep, sounds right.
Alright. Your AC is 15. 2 of those will hit. For a total of 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 2 is 4. Or no, it's just 8 damage, bludgeoning.
Down to 1 temp HP because it refreshed last turn.
Kane, you've got nobody near you. One of those groups of 5 is going to rush you, though. Or no, I'm sorry, group of 4. The group of 5 was around Elias, and then he killed 2 of them. Oh, wow. That's actually a significant number of hits. 4 of them hit you.
Oh, wow.
And 1 of them crit fails.
Nice. Could they fall on their own sword and die, please?
They don't have swords, so no.
Oh, that's a shame.
They're
He
beating
swore at
you.
and
They're
fell
beating
on the
you
earth.
with what looks like chair legs.
Ah, adorable.
That's going to be 5, 10, 14 bludgeoning, halved to 7
Total?
total.
Cool.
All right, and then the last group of 4 is... Oh, no, that's it, actually, I think, right? 2 groups, 3 groups. Yeah, that's it. Greco, you're up.
And we're gonna go in with a ice knife because that's apparently the only spell that I got that was good. No.
All right. I will warn you that you have friends in the middle of each group.
You know you can hit me, cousin. You know that.
You may hit me, cousin.
Everyone in the squad knows that there's someone to throw stuff at. It's Kane.
I accept this.
Greco targets Kane with the ice knife hit. And then you see where the explosion goes.
I would say, actually, that's the only way to catch every NPC is to hit Kane with it because they're all surrounding him.
Oh, man.
I'll dodge it, probably.
You can try. Alright. No, because
Roll
if
to
it
hit.
doesn't hit you, then...
If it doesn't hit
The
him, it
spell
still
fails.
explodes. No, it still explodes. It explodes on a hit or a miss.
Oh, then just hit it at my feet then. Simple as.
Alright, I'm aiming it at him.
All right.
That's gonna be... So 22 to hit?
All
Oh,
right,
that
roll
is-
your d4. Oh, wait, no, that hits no matter what.
Yep.
Alright, so that's...
Give us the damage to Kane first, the piercing damage.
That is a 4.
4, down to 2. All right, shard then explodes. Give the dex save, Kane.
You got it.
I'll give the one for everyone else around you, which
What's the
is
save number?
save DC is 16 for Brigo.
Cool.
3 of them succeed. Give me 2d6 cold.
12.
12. All right, you
Jesus.
take
Yeah.
12 cold damage, Kane.
Yep.
And 3 of them take none. 1 of them dies.
Wow.
That backfired entirely.
Kane,
Yes,
are you
it
done
did.
lower than me yet?
No.
I am,
Sorry, brother.
Kane started
Okay.
Kane started this session at 100.
and I'm at
Well,
10% of that now.
I was gonna
We're
say
gonna-
yeah, but he took like 40
Oh,
damage
45,
before he
yeah.
I
I
forgot
raged.
you sneak attacked me to start the combat.
I did forget that.
Because I started this combat at 21 and I'm at 20.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll roll a D. I'll stab myself with the trident again, and I'll get another D100 going.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, and then the bird. I'm gonna send him out the archer. Oh wait,
Bird
the archer.
also attacks Kane.
Archer's dead. Crossbowman, you mean?
That's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Bird. He moves up on the crossbowman. Hits. Does not crit. And deals 10 damage. Crossbowman's
Sweet.
not looking good. Anything else from you? All right, Kane.
That's the archer's turn.
I will kill the 4 people around me.
Hell yeah. What you doing, bud?
Great Weapon Master, Reckless, 19 to hit.
Hits.
2d6 plus 17 for 22 damage.
22. You kill 2 of them and deal an extra 5 damage to another one.
All right.
And I'm going to say, I think there's one who's at 5 or below hit points, so you can kill him too. You kill 3.
All right. 17 to hit for the second one.
17 hits.
19 points of damage.
Dead.
Cool.
And there's nobody else to spread that damage to within 5
Yep.
feet.
Yep. What's the situation?
You could get to where the crossbowman is with 30 feet.
All right. Hitting the crossbowman with my bonus action attack. A 22 to hit.
Hits.
2d6.
Was that great weapon?
That was great weapon. 25 damage.
Dead. And you can spread 4 damage.
Next available guy, I suppose.
All right, cool. Doesn't drop, but takes the damage.
Cool. That's it.
So Kane, you spin your sword in a circle around you, kill all four of these guys, and then rush off, deliver the final blow to the crossbowman, and without even removing your sword from his body, shove it into another man's leg.
Quintus
you can
is
see-
right next to me, right?
Quintus is right next to you.
You hear under Kane's breath, 15.
All right, Elias.
Elias just takes a breath and looks at the 3 remaining and says, "You should have just let us bury him."
What are you talking about? What's that?
Sound ain't coming through.
Really?
There you
Okay,
go.
we can hear you now.
Okay.
You must have just been, with the way you had your mouth half covered,
Yeah.
it must have just been coming through.
Nat
real
1
quiet.
on the first attack,
Okay,
11 on the second one. That's after the D4.
that hits.
That's my squad leader right there.
Helps if I roll damage. For 7.
7 will take out the one that Kane wounded,
Okay.
and leave you with
2.
2 left over. Yeah,
Cool. We got a bonus action left.
2 damage left over. So you can spread that.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll go on to the next person.
Oh wait, I'm
Uh,
sorry. You're not with Kane. You're not with Kane. My bad.
Oh, okay.
You're on your own. So 7 doesn't take them out.
It's actually 8 for the record.
Oh, 8 will take them out. This guy had already
because
taken
I'm
a
dumb.
damage. This
But
guy had already taken a damage. You kill one perfectly.
Okay. I do believe the bonus action is going to miss, though, with a total of 7 after the D4.
Misses. Yeah. All right.
That's the turn, yeah.
All right. Quintus, you're here with Kane. There are still 3 guys in front of you. And there are 3 guys by Elias. That's it.
All right.
I
Still
think I'm down to
hasted.
2.
Oh, down to 2. Sorry. So there's 5 guys total. 3 by you, 2 by Elias.
I'm just swinging the hammer horizontally at head level at the 3 in front. First one is a nat 20.
You want to smite so you can maybe get all 3 in one blow?
No, I do not.
He wants to savor each and every hit.
Should I do damage on that, or should I roll the rest of the
Do
hits?
damage. Do damage. Even without smiting, there is a chance you kill 2 to 3 of these guys.
Okay. Double my damage dice here. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Mhm.
All right, you kill 1 and have a damage left to carry. Or no, if you hit the one Quintus hit or the one Kane hit, that's 5. You have 5 damage left to move on to the next guy.
I will
So
do so.
next guy's already taken 5. Or you have 6 damage left to move on to the next guy. Goddamn.
Okay.
So
Second
you've got
attack.
one who's still at full health, one who's at 3.
Okay.
Not for long.
Yeah, second attack at the guy with full health. That is I swear to God, I rolled another
believe
nat
you.
20.
I believe you.
So that's another 2d8 plus 4 plus 6, right? Or
Wait, where's the plus 6 coming from?
From
there's
the
6 I'm
leftover
bringing
damage.
over.
Oh, yeah. I just already assigned leftover damage to him.
Okay,
You hit
okay.
him with the backswing of your first swing.
Okay.
So he's at 3 health.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, it's another 8 on top of that.
All right, cool.
Still,
8 on top of that, you have 5 damage to the next guy who's already dealt. And you have your haste action.
Yep. So that's for him. 16 plus 7. I'm assuming he's going to hit.
That hits.
5 plus
He's dead.
4. Okay. Cool.
Dead. This group is cleared out. There are only the 2 in front of Elias remaining.
Okay. Can I get there with 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get to use my extra attack twice if the second attack action
You do
was
not.
through haste? Oh, then
No.
I'll
But
just
you have your
close-
bonus action.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I'll walk towards them then, and with the spiritual weapon, I think that's gonna miss. It's a 6 plus. That's an 11.
11
Yeah.
to hit.
To hit.
All right, roll your d4.
Oh, fuck. 10 to hit.
That hits.
Wow. Okay. 6 points of damage.
All right, I think that takes him down.
Nice. Just mopping them up on my magical cocaine.
One remaining. And he falls to the ground, hands behind his head. Please, I surrender. I don't know anything about a funeral. I don't know a burial. I don't know what you're talking about. You've killed so many of us, and we just wanted to go be somewhere safe. Please, please. I'll tell you whose plan it was. I'll tell you where they went where the others went before the cave-in happened. Just please don't burn me. Don't kill me.
My turn's done, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's his turn now, and he is surrendering. And we can come out of initiative order for this.
I think that I'm gonna let you guys handle this. I think I've had enough for today.
If you're giving us names, give them to us now.
Please repeat yourself, Elias.
If you're giving us names, give them now.
Yes. She said she was coming from another tower. Her name was Thelmyra. I'll spell it in our back chat for you, and I'll spell it out loud for our viewers. Thelmyra. Thelmyra. Or wait, I got the R and the Y backwards. Thelmiyra. Thelmyra. She said that if we stood against you here and stood with her, she would free us from the Inquisition, but not all of us wanted to be free. Some of us understand why our chains bind us. So we took a stand against her and told her that we would not fight with her. We would flee to another tower, taking our children and the infirm with us, and now you've... Gods.
Where is she now?
In the tower. Somewhere.
Elias, for you, Kane is behind him whenever you want to make a command.
Oh, Elias was totally going to kick him once the information was done. And it seems like useful information is gone.
Yeah.
Do you want to know where they were going? Where the ones who made it out were going? Please, I'll tell your commander.
This is our commander. He commands us.
No, I'll tell the commander. He'll understand. He has mercy in his soul. I know it. He has mercy yet.
I'm still going to knock him out, but I'm going non-lethal.
Okay, cool. No need to roll to hit. You just knock him out.
Yeah, just kicks him across the jaw.
And that
Commander
is
can... Yeah, Commander can decide his fate. Grab him, let's go.
I'll get Jody.
And as you make your way back out of the cave, that is where we'll end this session. Thank you all for joining us. It has been a horrible, horrible night for some people. And if we were doing XP leveling, it'd be a great night for others.
That felt like a milestone of sorts.
You just had a milestone that some of you
Yeah.
weren't even here for like 2 episodes ago.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, we might do another level soon, but not for this. I am not rewarding war crimes like that.
Yeah, no, you should have a cave in.
Oh, we're gonna play an Inquisition game. It's gonna be dark and spooky and gory. Oh, don't do the bad war things.
I didn't say don't do them. I just said I'm not going to reward them immediately with a level. It's a bad association to make.
We killed
I just want
the-
you to know, Kane,
Stuff.
that 15 is a very cute number.
Hey man, I would have had it too if I was using a cheater magic item. All right.
I'm sitting on like 4 or 5. Oh no, I think at the end there I got up to like maybe 6 or 7. So
I think you got to 8.
8. All right, yeah. So
Not to mention they're
Quintus
going through
not-
the tower. How many I took out?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
But
That's fair. I didn't do much.
we can talk about this in our after game chat. Thank you, viewers, for watching us and sticking with us for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Check out some of the shows that are coming back on Wednesday night. We've still got Concentricity, Prey, and Predator going with myself, Drew, and Riley and Dawn.
We don't kill kids in that one.
That's
We
true.
don't kill kids in that one.
That is like a rule.
We tried to
Yeah.
push a kid off a bike and it didn't work.
Much
I
more
forgot
horribly.
about that.
We also check us out on Thursday nights coming soon when we will be returning to the world of Eberron in Gilded Destiny Season 2. Coming back soon is also Sumar Kula Stories, Chronicles of Aurelia on alternating Saturdays, and next week on Monday, the Delirium main campaign returns. Check out our Grey Wardens as we get back to business, baby!
Can't wait.
Alright. Catch you on the flip side. Bye!